Hey, welcome back to the channel. I am here today to share with you how I trim the ends of my natural hair. It's been well over 2 years since I've trimmed my hair, but let me explain. You can look at one of my videos, you'll actually see that my hair is in locks. I had my hair in locks for about 11 months before I decided to comb them out. I just got tired and was like, yeah, I want my curls back. So I combed them out, but because of that, I haven't had a trim on my natural hair. So when I combed them out, I didn't trim it. I haven't straightened my hair in many, many years. So I figured now is the time to actually go in and trim my ends. I definitely want to have healthy, natural hair. So I decided to record a video showing you guys how I do it. My hair is pretty much already stretched and blown out. I did work out this morning, so my hair is a little damp in certain places, so I am going to go ahead and remove the twist and still kind of run the blow dryer through it just a little bit more. And this is the blow dryer I'm using. It's a Revlon. The name is about rubbed off, but it's a Revlon paddle brush type of blow dryer. It works really good at detangling the hair, getting right into the roots of the hair. Blow drying time is really slow, really low. It doesn't take long for the hair to dry. I'll save you guys the noise from the blow dryer, and yeah, we'll just mute this part. And I forgot to mention this, but I do have coconut oil already on my hair. Whenever you're going to use heat on your hair, you definitely want to make sure you have some type of oil or product on your hair to protect your hair. But as you can see, it's pretty dry. Still a couple of curls, waves here, but other than that, I mean, I can stretch it out and clip the ends. But let me show you a close-up of my ends. So you guys see that? My ends are horrible. So now that I have each section blown out, fully dry, now I'm going to go in and just take each section that's twisted. I'm just going to take each section and make a subsection within that to go ahead and start clipping. I am going to start from the back first. So I'm going to pull the rest of my little twist plaits. I'm going to pull those up. And I'll pull this one up too, just to have those out of the way so they do not interfere with the current section. Okay, so I'm going to take down my twist, as you can see here, and I'm going to just use my fingers. I'm not too particular about the parts being straight or what have you. I'd go to a salon if I wanted it perfect, but it's just a matter of finding the sections and clipping the hair. So I have a little subsection here, and I'm going to take a rat tail comb. Yes, it's missing teeth. It's okay. And I'm going to go through it. The blow dryer did all the detangling for me, so I'm just going to go through like this. Go through. Make sure I've got it pulled nice and tight. And I'm just going to take my fingers like this and just look and see where those ends begin to split. And what I'm looking at is those ends and where they begin to split, where I kind of start to see a separation and an entanglement, and that's where I'm going to clip. So I have a mirror right here that I'm looking at, and I'm just going to kind of smooth it out with my fingertips. And you can also feel where they're clipping to. So I'm going to cut about right here. So I'm just going to take my scissors and make a nice little cut. And my scissors are pretty sharp. Like that. Okay. So that's how much came out of the first little section. So I'm going to take my hand and Go back through. Now my comb is just going through, boom, really easily. I don't feel those tangles, those knots, those splits, and looks good. Look here, and yeah, looks a lot better. So I'm gonna go through, take another section. Within that section, maybe one more. Right here. Clip this out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this with this one, so I know and can get it as close to being even as possible. Put them together, go through, do a comb through, make sure all the tangles are out. I get towards the end, and I can see this is about where I cut my other. Let me see if I can get up close so you guys can see it too. I think this would probably be better, a better view. Alright, so now I'm just going to go in and cut, if I can see. Just like that. So this is the amount to cut off. Okay. Then I'm going to go through, take my my comb through once more. And all of my ends are right here. It looks good. Okay. Take my last section here. Comb it through. Ooh, I can hear all those tangles in there. It's just from those split ends. And I'm going to do the same thing and put it all together. I know some people leave theirs in like twist and just cut from there, but I like to take it and split it a little bit more, because I feel like in twist I'm still going to miss something that's not as straight. Okay, here we go. Combing out again, and I can tell here is where I'm starting to get those. Here is where I'm starting to get those thin, raggedy ends, and this is where I need to cut. All right, take my scissors and cut just like that. So this is the amount of hair I have trimmed from that first section. Not a lot, but definitely necessary. After I've done that, I'm now going to just twist it back up and move on to the next section. And when I twist it, I look for my ends as far as the bottom of my twist to see how they measure up as well. So I'm still twisting here. And that looks a lot better. Again, it's blown out, so they're not going to be like completely straight, but you can tell a difference in how this is more blunt. Then let's go ahead and pull the back section out. Then let me just twist it like this. Then this one, you can see how it kind of thins out there. So you get like thick, and then right in here it begins to thin, versus this one that I just did, where it's thick all the way, same thickness all the way down. Okay. All right, so let's do this one. to leave my hair blown out like it is and do some Bantu knots. So I think I'll record that too. This will be my first time trying Bantu knots on my hair. Typically twist outs, braid outs, those type of things work best when my hair is blown out versus when it's wet. So since I have it blown out, trim my ends, I think I'm going to do that. And I'll record a video tutorial of that. So I'll record a tutorial and I'll link it in this video as well. So for those of you who are interested in seeing that, I will have that posted here as well. So somebody was wanting to know how often you should trim your ends as a natural girl. Trim them as often as needed. I would say at least maybe once every season. So 2 to 4 times a year I think is good. Just depends on your hair and how well you take care of it. If it needs it more often than that, then definitely go ahead and do it. Again, you want to take care of your ends. But I would say max 4 times a year for me, which again I split into maybe like once every season. So spring, winter, summer, fall. If you want healthy hair, you definitely need to take care of your ends. You can't be afraid and want to hold on to length and not clip your ends, because that length isn't gonna last. The more your hair begins to split, it's not going to be long and healthy, it's gonna be long and damaged. That's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful in how I trim my ends. If you decide to trim your ends the way that I do it, let me know how you like it. Make sure that you take care of your ends, because if not, it's only going to get worse. Until next video, thanks for watching.